Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to Otaku ChrisIsTalkin. This is your weekly Boku no Hero Academia manga review. This is for chapter 129, and I would like to say before we start, if you're new to my channel, do subscribe as I make regular Otaku and manga anime reviews and stuff like that. Recently, just yesterday, I posted a video about the most influential, or the top 5 influential women in anime, or who I think are just the most epic and awesome. So if you have a chance, do check that out. And you don't really need to be a fan of like specific series, but I think if you think that girls kind of get the short straw or the short end of the stick, then I'll think that this would be a really good video for you to check out. Anyway, now that I've fucking pushed that out, let's get into this chapter. Okay, so basically this chapter is, personally, I think a really good chapter. I can't believe we waited 2 weeks for this. No wonder why it feels like a very fucking long time. Yeah, this chapter was really cool because we got to see the difference between a hero who has experience and a hero who lacks experience. And this is the difference between Tagata Mirio, and Izuku, Midoriya Izuku. Izuku needs to realize, okay, if he can't guarantee a win, if he can't guarantee success, if he can't guarantee that he won't die and that his jumping into people's business won't actually won't guarantee a win, then he needs to take a step back, know how to act in a situation, and realize, okay, this is this person, this is the goals, this is our targets, this is our mission, and okay, he's the guy that they're chasing. Fucking what's his name again? Chisaki. He's in the vicinity. So as we see him, we shouldn't act like if we know him, so that we can kind of get away, so that we can get reinforcements, because we don't fully know his powers. We don't fully know what he's doing here. And he knows, like, Izuku knows that he's been briefed that they don't know enough about him, and they're there to basically kind of scope and to do some field kind of observations and stuff like that. So Izuku basically kind of failed that little bit right there. But it's really good that what's it called again? That Mirio, or Tagata Mirio, was actually there, because he was able to handle it in such a cool, sly, smooth way. And this is the difference between the two. So I feel this is a great bit of characterization and kind of character development for both of them, really, because we didn't really know much about Mirio. We see that like before, he has such a quirky personality. He has such a like a bubbly personality. He was like, yeah, bubbly, and like even in this chapter, when we see like the few minutes prior to this event happening, we get to see how Mirio actually acts on a day-to-day basis, and I really like that. And we also get to see how he acts in a tough situation, and he is literally smooth as balls. I don't even know why I said that, but he's smooth as balls. Like a football, I don't know, smooth football. But for example, so like when Izuku saw him, like literally, he pretty much, when Izuku saw Chisaki, he pretty much froze and was like, oh my god. And at that one moment, we get to see a panel where Tagata literally, I'm just going to say Tagata and Mirio, I'm going to throw it around between the two, and I'm going to hope you guys know who the fuck I'm talking about. Tagata literally throws on Izuku's mask and goes, oh, as heroes are supposed to wear a mask, something like that, around those lines. And what was interesting is he didn't really mean it in a way to cover his face. He meant it more in a way of, your face is giving away too much fucking information. Your face is basically saying, oh my god, it can't be. There's too much expression on Izuku's face, and we've known this from like episode 1. When he gets excited, he gets happy. When he gets sad, he gets sad. When he gets angry. And this is something that Izuku's going to need to learn as it goes along. And also, Night Eye. Okay, not Night Owl, Night Eye. Even Sir Night Eye even said in the last chapter, your face shows too much when you're determined to do something. When Izuku was like trying to prove that he would win and all that, he was frustrated, and you can see it on his face. So I like how this is some really good bit of writing, that from the last chapter we got 2 weeks ago to this chapter, once again, Izuku's expressions on his face show too much. And this is something that All Might kind of managed to master. No matter what situation he was in, he managed to throw a big laugh, a big smile, and act like everything was okay, even if it wasn't, just to let people, it's just so that you can control the situation, because your face says a lot. If you're stressed and whatnot, then the antagonist can even use that against you, or your face can just give away a lot of information. So I feel like this chapter really focused on Izuku's lack of experience, as well as his face and how he interacts with like the opposite side. I like the conversation that they had between Mirio and Izuku as well, the couple minutes prior to it, because Izuku basically explained that like he's still uneasy about being on the field, and then Tagata basically says, oh, is it because of the situation, what happened before? So I'm pretty much presuming of when Class A got kidnapped and people got taken away, and bloody Bakugo got basically kidnapped. So I feel like they might have been talking about that circumstance, but then Izuku's basically saying, "Oh yeah, basically, crazy shit keeps on happening to me," and he has experience in like the craziest of shits, but he doesn't have experience in the small things like field training and how to interact properly with villains and things like that. And this is why I personally think that this is a great arc for Izuku to be going through, because we can actually see how little experience he has. And there was a moment when the little girl Eri, she's basically kind of going to, she had basically run away, but we didn't know she ran away, and she kind of grasped onto Izuku and was like, "Oh, don't let me go." And Izuku was like, "Oh, instead of just letting her go and basically letting her go and kind of tailing her, because obviously we know that." We know that Chisaki is the bad guy. Come on, we know this. Togata knows this, and Izuku knows this as well. And obviously something's going on, but they don't have enough to convict him. So Izuku should have just let him go, gone away, and known, okay, Chisaki is in the area. We need to figure out how to take him down. But instead, Izuku's kind of like, "Oh, what's going on with this girl?" Asking questions, even though Chisaki was going to let them go. Now, when that starts happening, Chisaki, he himself starts getting really annoyed, and you can see in the conversation that's happening, there's like an internal monologue amongst the three. The three can't obviously read each other's minds, but it's interesting how the most intense moment was actually what was going on. They're kind of like mind battling, and I thought that was pretty fucking epic. Like Togata Mirio is basically kind of saying in his mind, like, "Oh, let's just let him go, we don't have enough, like seriously, let's get out of here," whilst his face is actually saying, "Oh cool, having a good old chinwag, a good old conversation, a good old back and forth with Chisaki." And Chisaki's kind of like, "Oh yeah, so you guys are heroes. Oh, so what do you guys do? You guys are new, you guys are pretty young for heroes." And then Mirio is kind of like, "Oh yeah, well, rookie heroes, just some field training, just, you know, nothing big," basically trying to downplay himself, even though he is All Might's successor, things that he needs to like avoid from saying. And in his mind, Togata was even trying to say to Izuku, "Don't mention Sir Night Eye, don't mention All Might, don't mention anything about where we're actually from. The sheer fact that your fucking face is showing shows that you are a noob, you idiot." And that's pretty much how I felt this chapter was going. So this chapter was fucking amazing. I really liked the interaction, the mental interaction, and also seeing how Izuku deals with the situation. And he's still getting extremely flustered. He's still totally shit at it. And do you know what? Near the end, I thought literally Chisaki was going to kill somebody. And last chapter, so 2 weeks ago, I mentioned, oh, I was probably excited to see how Togata would act in this situation. But now reading this chapter, it made me realize that Togata, he has a way more experience than Izuku, a hell of a lot more experience than Izuku. And what I'm used to seeing is seeing these newbie Class A, Class B children who haven't actually been in real conflict and real training in real circumstances, and kind of how they deal with it, and they've been dealing with it totally wrong. And that's the reason why shit's been going left the whole time from the beginning of the series. And we now finally get to see how a hero does things properly, or how they basically kind of almost manipulate the situation so that they can get the right results. And Izuku basically, there's a moment at the end where like it was all going kind of fine, and then Izuku ends up basically saying, "Oh, I don't know if he said it or whether it was like an out loud or an internal thing, but he ends up saying, 'Oh, I'm a hero. Heroes can't look away from a frightened child.'" Phrasing, but yeah. And so from that, you then see Chisaki's face kind of pause and goes, "Oh yeah, you're a hero. You know, come with me. I'll let you know more." And they kind of go for an alleyway, and shit gets extremely serious. And I was like, "Oh my god, there's gonna be a battle." Not really a battle, just someone's gonna get hurt. That's literally how I felt. And then when they start walking, Eri's walking with Togata and Deku, and then they're walking, and I'm like, all right, where's this gonna go? And we see I felt like I was watching an anime. But it's just obviously the manga panels. You get to see Chisaki's, like, he kind of removes his glove or something, and Eri ends up seeing that, and from that alone, she's like, fuck that shit, and she literally ends up just following him. Togata and Izuku end up talking about it afterwards, and Togata says to Izuku, "Let her go. She's left on her free will. We'll chase this up afterwards." Now, we then find out afterwards, whilst Togata and Izuku are talking, that Chisaki had actually released some extreme killing intent. I don't know whether it was to the guys or whether it was to her, but someone was going to die. And fortunately, Eri took a step forward. It all kind of reminded me of when we first got introduced to Nen in Hunter x Hunter, and you get to see Izuku at the end of a corridor in Heaven's Arena, just sitting there waiting for Gon and Killua, and he just bare fucking evil intent, murderous intent, just leaving, seeping through the corridor. It's kind of like that, but I'm wondering whether we'll soon be getting killing intent, kind of like and energies and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. This is a shonen series. We never know. I'll be interested to see whether Izuku will start to understand that, and whether the reason why we don't see it properly is because we're seeing it from Izuku's point of view, but Togata, Mirio Togata, could see it because of his level of experience. Anyways, what do you think about that? Before we go, I would also like to say at the very end, Shigaraki ends up contacting Chisaki. Oh my god. I was so excited. Why am I excited from seeing Shigaraki's name? From hearing. I don't know, I'm just fucking excited. Shigaraki, man, he's one of my favourite bad guys. I don't know why. Something about him is just super cool, so super just random. You don't know what the fuck is going on. And yeah, it seems like he has an answer. He has a response for Shisaki. So yeah, anyways, if I said Shisaki's name wrong the whole time, you know what, you guys are awesome at letting me know in the comment box down below. I am not really as good as you guys. All I can do is waffle on about shit I like. And yeah, so what is your favourite part of this chapter? Are you excited for Shigaraki's response? What do you think he's going to say? Is it going to be yay or nay? And do you feel sorry for the underling that got wiped out by Chisaki once you find out that Eri is part of the major plan? Yeah. Anyways, that is this review. If you guys enjoyed it, do subscribe, hit me that thumbs up, and let me know your thoughts and opinions on this chapter and where you think this is going. And do you think Izuku will at some point get to start seeing killing intent? Do you think Izuku was doing the right thing, or do you think that he should have just basically shut his fucking mouth and let Togata do the whole talking? And once again, Shisaki, fuck my life. Shisaki's design was on point as usual. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stick around because I will be uploading my One Piece review, and if you guys are into One Piece, you know some shit is going down. Have a great day, Otaku. Chris is talking. Peace.